All right, guys, here's the video of what we're going to be watching on Wednesday, April 23rd. I always start my videos with this. We've got new faces in the chat. If you're a new face, pause the video and read that. Basically says we're day traders, but we start with daily charts. I'm going to throw this up too because y'all just continue to impress me. The teamwork, fantastic today. I don't want to go over all these because I want to keep it short, but you can pause the video if you weren't in chat today and see some of the great ideas posted in there. Really nice day. The SPY gapped up and had a pretty strong day. NASDAQ up 429. Dow was up over 1,000. Tesla did report after hours, and it looks like so far, at least, conference call hasn't happened yet, but pretty much a non-event. It's pretty close to where it closed. So there's that. Here's what we're watching for tomorrow. HTZ is super extended. I actually am not in love with it, but it's definitely an in-play stock, and that's what we want to focus on. Recent high flyers, that sort of thing. Speaking of which, DWTX is not really a chart set up here either. I liked it a few days ago. Then you had this kind of shooting star, and then today closed about where it closed yesterday. But you could argue that could get going with a proper setup. SXTC had big volume today and had a huge move. I even tweeted, hey, this is a interesting action today, but a really weird daily chart. And that it's not surprising that it closed way off its highs because the daily chart's really weird. But day traders, we're going to watch it, right? SNOA, I do not like this chart, but in after hours, it's trading at 390 right now. It went as high so far as 411 on a nice headline. So that one definitely goes on watch tomorrow. NG, just a monster today. Keep that one on watch. MLGO, now this isn't a pretty chart either, but it had this crazy move back here. And then kind of actually a pretty big move yesterday, but closed well off its highs. And so then today we got a much lower volume red day. I don't like the looks of the daily chart, but let's just say this opens and trades sideways for an hour or two, and then it gets a high of day break. You can get that high of day ticker, lighting up, and then traders see an MLGO scrolling by and then chasing. And so if we catch a good entry, we could sell to chasers. That's kind of my thinking on anything that's made a big move like MLGO did, right? NDRA, nothing here on the chart, but in after hours went to 528. As I'm talking to you, it's at about 450. I couldn't find a headline though, so we'll see. If it's still gapping in the morning, it'll go on the gap playlist. VERV, I like the looks of this chart. Had this really nice run here, pulled back today inside of yesterday's range. So you got today's high, yesterday's high, and then this other high as potential stacked catalyst. We love that. QURE. Big gap up here, looked like it was going to come back down. Then you had the shooting star look, and then today, inside of yesterday's range. So this one's holding up really well. Let's keep that one on watch. MSGM goes on bounce watch. You had the big rip, couple days lower on almost no volume. So this could be a good turn back up with a proper setup. AREC is one of the rare earth plays that had a huge move. Couple days lower, could turn back up tomorrow. And the same thing goes for USAR. Crazy move and then 3 days down. That one is also, it's actually one of my favorites. It came back down on lower volume. Any rare earth news or anything, or if that space gets going, this one can really move. So that's it for me. I'll see you guys in pre-market. Hopefully some of you show up early and help me build a list of gappers to add to this list. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.